And/or good evening, and welcome back to the Warriors Den, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michael Perazzo, also known as Jake the Dog, for today's spooky episode. And to my right is Clarissa Armada. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty spoopy today.
Excellent. Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing exactly the same as you right now. So I'm really excited. We're here to talk about, you guessed it, we teased it last week. We both had to pretend like it wasn't going to happen, but you guys knew it was happening. Anyways, today, Monsters of the Otherworld. That's live, October 22nd to November 12th. And we're going to talk about it today. So we've got a great show, got a lot of stuff that we want to cover. But of course, we've got some housekeeping stuff to start off. So let's get into it. Azarus, Twitch drops for the entire directory. We'll get into it right now. Let's lead us off, Clarissa. Let's do it.
Yep. So Azarus is a rewarding extension where questions will pop up based on the show. And it's going to be multiple choice. When you get those questions correct, you get credits called Ubies, which you can use to redeem For Honor rewards such as XP boosts, scavenger crates, etc. And you can redeem all of that at forhonorgame.com/redeem down below. On top of that, we do have the Azarus Creator Program, which you can apply for if you are a For Honor streamer. You do get this extension on your stream, so you can have a more interactive chat. And also, Azarus is adding a new challenge. It's the PvP or Play Challenge. And basically, you get to challenge anyone who has their account linked to their Azarus and compete for extra Ubies. So this is something that a creator can prompt or, just enter the challenge to beat the creator's performance, for example. But all information you can find at azarus.io.
Fantastic. We also have Twitch drops today. We've got the regular Twitch drops. I'll get into it. We've got, of course, one scavenger crate for 30 minutes accumulated viewing time, and the Honor and Gratitude Battle outfit that is the standard for today's show. But because it's a spooky and spoopy event, we also added some rewards for the entire Twitch directory. So some drops. If you guys have been with us, you guys have seen this before, but basically for you as a viewer watching your favorite streamers of For Honor, basically you'll be getting rewarded watching from 1 hour for just 1 XP boost, but all the way down to 24 hours. You see that you get a combat pack, 4,000 steel, I should say, and 2 scavenger crates, 7 days of champion status. So all that good stuff. And if not, we also have rewards at specific times just by logging in. So there's daily loot starting on October 26th. So from October 26th to October 28th, you get 4 XP boosts that drop at 4 o'clock UTC and 7 o'clock UTC on those 3 days. So the 26th, 27th, 28th, you get in at 4 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and you get 4 XP boosts. That's UTC time. Lastly, for you streamers out there, we also have some rewards. Again, you guys have seen this before, but if you're the top 10 streamer in terms of the amount of streaming hours you accumulated within this event, you basically get 100K steel pack. So that's great. Again, for all of these rewards, please be patient because there is time for processing and stuff like that. So expect it between 24 to 72 hours of delay. So it's part of a manual process that we have to follow. And that's pretty much it for the rewards, the housekeeping stuff for you guys joining us today to talk about the Monsters of the Otherworld event. But before, last thing, last thing, we've got some patch note stuff that we want to highlight. So, Clarissa, what can you tell us about the highlights of today's patch for S15, or sorry, Year 4, Season 3, TU2 for today?
Yep, so there's a bunch of stuff that's coming in. So one of them that you might know is the paint patterns. We have removed all focus paint patterns on heroes released. So all paint patterns can now be set to empty in the hero customization. There are some ranked improvements. We improved the map gauntlet. There is also another podium update. And my favorite part is we did something with the revenge meter UI. So starting today, you can now see the player's revenge meter, and it's going to be placed on the emblem. So before this, you couldn't see the revenge meter at all. So you kind of have to play like a guessing game kind of, but now you can see exactly when it fills up, when it's full, when it's popped. And this is really exciting stuff, because I know this is something that the competitive scene has been asking for a while. But now it's in-game starting today. Yay!
Yeah,
so
baby.
Have fun with that. But another one that we do want to highlight... Oh, sorry.
No
But another
problem.
one that we do want to highlight is we added an option in custom match that allows you to deactivate the event content in your custom games. So this is actually really, really important, especially with the Dominion series coming up, because while we go into the good stuff in the Halloween event, you want to make sure that those content, the Halloween content, is disabled when you are playing in the Dominion series. So everything that you can find about more information about all these good, awesome stuff, especially the Revenge Meter UI, is on our patch notes. So take a look.
Yeah. And you can find that at forhonorgame.com. And if not, let's get right into the details. And before we do so, we've got a juicy trailer with the juicy event details that will come right after that. So shout out to Clarissa and Mathilde, who worked on this trailer. Enjoy, guys. We'll be right back.
This Halloween season, be careful where you step out. In this realm of horror, fiends are on the lookout, as they're creepy. They're enraged, and they're out for blood. Monsters of the Otherworld. Get ready for one hell of a thrill ride in the most horrifying double feature of the year. With endless march and spooky slashers. And even more dangerous monsters. For Honor's Monsters of the Otherworld.
And there you have it, the Halloween trailer. Again, shout out to Mathilde and Clarissa who worked on that. We also have a key art that we're going to show you right now. So if you're just joining us, what did you miss? These are the high-level details. October 22nd, November 12th, For Honor Monsters of the Otherworld event For Honor, starring killer monsters. But we got details to get into. We've got guests to show up. So let's get into the first primary details of this event. Clarissa, what can you tell us about this week?
Yes, so this Halloween event is super special. Well, it's a little different from the past because not only is it for 3 weeks, but we are bringing back rewards from not just, we're bringing back rewards from 2017, 2018, and 2019, and we do have new rewards today. We will get all into those details later on, but let's first start with when you log into the event. So you will get these nice, lovely emblem outlines for free just when you're logging in, so log in.
You literally just got to show up.
Yeah, exactly. And these are cute. Like, look at the pumpkins.
Yeah, very cute.
I kind of want to carve one. I'm going to try to carve one later.
I'm so bad at carving stuff. You have no idea. But please continue.
Yes, so other than the emblem outlines, we have community orders related to the event. So, coming from another realm to terrify the world, be the faction with the most takedowns performed in Endless March. And so that's from today until November 5th. And then from November 5th to November 15th, you get be the faction with the most victories in Spooky Slashers. So this time around, we are bringing back 2 of the game modes, Endless March and Spooky Slashers, which William will go into further details later on. So for second place, they will get this lovely event symbol, this cute pumpkin, and of course, steel as well. But that's not all. Today also begins Loot Fest, Extra Loot Fest.
Unreal.
So this one starts today and goes on into November 12th. And this ties into what we were talking about before, that we are bringing back a lot of the Halloween content that you guys know and love. Well, at least I love. So
yeah, it's really great content. And again, you get 3 weeks of extra loot. So it's really awesome. It's great timing because we've got a bunch of cosmetics that we're going to present to you that you can get from this extra loot fest. So without further ado, we'll be right back with Yuri and Andrew to talk about all of these great cosmetics. We'll see you then. Joined back now with 2 very special guests and people that you guys know. We've got Yuri Catch'em-all Flammenbaum that's here with us, and we
pointed to the wrong side.
Hey, we do that mistake every time. And Andrew Im, that I'm gonna keep that way. You're gonna stay in that position the whole time.
Andrew? No, I'm not Andrew.
Who are you?
BP.
BP, show me.
It's brand director Pascal.
Oh! Shout out, that's our boss right there. Pascal Leroux, this is for you. Wow. I hope I don't get in trouble and Clarissa doesn't get in trouble for this, but this is great. This is great. Let's have a huge FU Pascal in the chat for those who know that. Please do so in the chat. That'd be fantastic. Even if it comes to our demise, Clarissa. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. We've got a lot of stuff to cover when it comes to this event, Halloween. So let's get right to it. Let's start off with the themed atmosphere as we normally do. And Yuri, I know this is what you work on. So what can you tell us about this year's Halloween event, Monsters of the Otherworld For Honor?
Well, so yeah, this is just building on like the traditions that we've had since basically the first year. We just kept building up and up and up, and I think like for our menus and just overall the atmosphere and the maps, we just keep expanding it. So we see like in the menu right now we have our character that's no longer going to be alone. You're going to have some visitors. They're going to show up from time to time. We changed the colors around. We added some nice little gravestones in the back. So yeah, we made it a little bit spookier this year.
Very much so. And this is not all. Obviously, there's also the world map that you guys have usually upgrade as well. So what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so we decided to like make it as coherent as possible with what's going on in the maps. So we added the little ominous vortex that's on top over there, that's just casting a bunch of light down, as well as a couple of pumpkins with the purple lighting that is from the menus. So it just really puts you in the atmosphere the entire time.
And so when you jump into the game, we see, of course, again, the face-off that's spiced up as well, because if you got the menu and you got the world map that's been updated, you got to do the face-off. I totally understand that. But what can you tell us about maybe the maps in general for the 3-week period of the Monsters of the Otherworld event?
So we're bringing back pretty much the 3 maps, but this is the first time that we're actually going to have all of them at the same time. We were able to bring back the 3 of them as is, and they're working in all their glory. We updated a couple of the effects as well in there, so everything looks a little bit shinier. And yeah, so you're going to be able to have more variety in the Halloween event.
So right now we're taking a look at Overwatch. And how many maps have been changed from this?
Well, we'll have 3. So there's Riverfort, there's Overwatch, and the last one escapes me the name. Shard. The Shard. Yeah.
Yes.
Shard. There we go. I know that you have all of the dev names into you. So we're taking a look at Riverfort and stuff that makes it misty, green. I mean, slimy, of course. Are these the adjectives that you guys use as a basis? Like, I'm curious to know what's the process like. Do you just say like ugly, green, and then you just like have at it?
Mostly when we talk about effects, we use a lot of like sound effects. So we go like, we need more swoosh in there. So
more swoosh.
So then you understand that it's just like a swiping motion, and you're like, yeah, I got it. So
wow.
that's a lot of what we do. It's just a lot of sound effects. Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of fighting like between you guys in terms of like semantics. Like we asked for smush, but we got whoosh, and like then there must be a whole debacle. So, I'm a huge shout out to your team though, because this is really a very unique environment that you guys are able to create every time. And now we're taking a look again at the Shard, the third map that you mentioned that's going to get the update, and then finally, I think we could take a look maybe at the minions that are going to be a part of this map. No, or am I too early? Yeah, let's go. Let's take a look.
So basically, on this Halloween event, we wanted to take this event a bit off from our traditional lore. The thing that you guys are seeing is obviously skeleton. They're back, but with the style
and with attitude.
Yes, with some attitudes. The merciless pirates skeleton with the hooks and with the peg leg is definitely searching for treasures there.
And is that a medallion as a heart? What is that?
Yes, exactly. There is something that they are searching for. It's within the rib cage that you can see.
Wow, incredible. That's one strong leg.
Next one, the traditional samurai skeleton is stealthy and deadly.
Is that nunchucks?
No. He carries a multiple tantos on the side that he never uses.
Come on, Mike.
I'm sorry. I have to ask these questions,
And top-headed Victorian skeleton with the monocles, fancy mustache, bow tie, and the white glove shows his fashion style. Next one, there's a Frankie, the massive stitched monster. You don't want to shake your hand with this guy because actually you will find out why when you play the game.
I love these teases.
Yes.
Yeah. Ominous.
Unreal.
I like the glowy effect too of the.
That's going to be pretty noticeable in the game.
Frankie. So
and
we have
next
Frankie.
One, the Woody.
Woody.
Frankie,
let's take a look.
Woody.
We're gonna get to Woody soon.
Woody.
We're getting to Woody. Now there he is. There
the
he
tree is alive.
Oh baby.
Well, he didn't get casted for the Lord of the Ring for sure, but his debut is a For Honor Year 4 Halloween event.
Unreal. He's gonna definitely get a call back for Lord of the Rings. I'm sure. Unreal. So again, guys, these are all minions that people are going to be playing against, like soldiers that are going to be within the map.
That will be replaced by this one.
Wow, unreal.
And lastly, Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead.
Is
it original?
Is this guy super tall?
I don't know.
He must be. I mean, he's as tall as a tree.
No, because this guy is our very first flying minion.
Oh, okay. Not messing around for Halloween this time around, eh?
No.
Wow.
Flying around.
Basically, we left yeah. Go ahead.
What did you say, Clarissa?
Oh no, I was gonna say I like this one because it looks like he's like raising his eyebrows, like, "Hey, I'm flying."
Like, have you seen this? It's pretty impressive. That's surreal. So these are all part of, and so in terms of the skeletons, where will you find these minions in like what context? Can you give us those details? Or is that more with Will that we'll take a look at?
Probably with the Will, but then you will be finding with a different game mode. So it's not like all at the same time.
Okay, perfect. So Spooky Slashers and Endless March. So for those of you who are joining us maybe a bit later, again, today we're covering Monsters of the Otherworld, the Halloween event that's going to be lasting for 3 weeks. So 3 weeks of this spookiness. And so we just took a look at some of the environment, as well as the minions, the soldiers that you'll be fighting against within the game. And we have the 2 game modes that are coming up next. But let's get into the actual effects and stuff that you guys can customize as a player for these next 3 weeks. So Yuri, what can you tell us about all of this great stuff that's available for our players?
So yeah, we wanted to go a little bit more with the with like a trick or treat theme this year. Like usually we go with like spooky vibes. This time we really went with something a little bit more silly to match pretty much the vibe of this year. So yeah, we have a trick or treat mood effect. So jack-o'-lantern with ghosts flying out of it. It's pretty fun to just start off your match with that. Yeah, so you get the emote and the finish kill with just a bunch of ghosts flying out.
Nice.
And then we have the battle outfit. So for the battle outfit, we went with the traditional Halloween colors. So you get your blacks and your oranges that are all around. We decided to also add some traditional pumpkins and bats. So you get to have the flourish of the season with the event. So you can wear that battle outfit as well. I love the black there too. It's very obsidian. It's very nice.
Very nice.
Since the time and our situation does not allow us to go outside and enjoy the moment as easy as before, so we prepare some virtual candies.
Of course. You put that so beautifully, Andrew. Wow. Wow.
There are good eye candies that we hope that you guys enjoy.
Not only an artist, but a poet. Wow.
So we got to bring back also, we have also this effect. We have the Frankenstein effect. This was made so that we can actually create a set with the ones that we released last year. If you remember, we had the Lycan and the Ghoul. So now we're adding a third one to the mix with the Frankenstein. So it has a similar vibe to it, but just a very awkward looking Frankenstein. I think he has such a goofy expression. He's just too fun, and that execution is serious.
Yeah, very serious. It has a nonchalant expression that makes it that much funnier.
He looks so dopey. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's not all. We also have signatures, if I'm not mistaken. What can you tell us about this year's signatures?
Yeah, so we have 4 of them available for everyone. So they're all pretty much your spooked, run-of-the-mill kind of Halloween stuff. So you have your Lycans. You have 2 resurrections from the ground. One is just straight up from a creepy tomb, and the other one is from a coffin.
Standard
and then you
Halloween
have
stuff.
Yeah, very cool stuff. And then you have my personal favorite, which is the pumpkin falling from the sky. So you got jacked.
That's one big pumpkin, and I really like the name of that signature.
I think the names are awesome.
Yeah, they're actually unreal. But that being said, of course, we have the signatures, but we also have the executions. What can you tell us? Because I see there's a little bit of a blast from the past on this one.
Yeah, so we're pretty much bringing back what we had last year, but only this time it's for everyone. So you don't have to be a knight to be wielding the cross. You don't have to be a Viking to kill the Lycan. You can be whoever you want from whatever faction you choose.
Nice. So this is a reminder of what these looked like last year, and again available for all heroes. So this one with the werewolf, unreal. Raiders getting it done. You know what I mean?
And then there's no, okay, I thought it was gonna be the Wulin one. The Wulin one's my personal favorite.
The next one it will be.
Yeah.
See, this is how I usually spray my salt on all my haters. You know what I mean? When I'm playing For Honor.
I still use the salt emote, so.
The cool thing about this one is that it actually ledges as well. It's super fun to just send somebody off into their doom.
Oh my god.
It's unreal. That's awesome. That's really sick. And so not only that, Clarissa, maybe we'll just do a little breakdown of all of the things that are available right now based off of the stuff that you presented. So thank you, Yuri. So what can you tell us about the different sales that are going on right now for all of this great content?
Yep. So right now we have an outfit and emote sale. So you can save 30% on the Halloween themed mask outfits and the Howl at the Moon emotes. But each week we will also be continuing this outfit and emote sale. So the stuff that you saw recently, most of them you will be able to get on this when you will be able to scavenge on the battlefield. But of course, you are also able to purchase them in bundles. So you can purchase this 2017 bundle and also the 2020 bundle separately. But we are also providing a week one bundle, which will include both 2017 and the 2020 bundle. So this is unlockable from the 22nd, starting today, until the 29th, and week two, starting on October 29th. Same principle applies, except this time you'll be able to get the 2018 bundle and the 2020 bundle. These are also purchasable separately, but of course you can purchase them together. No week two bundle. And following suit in the third week, we will be releasing the week three bundle, which is the 2019 rewards and the 2020 rewards, which will go from November 5th to November 15th. So lots of content, lots and lots of stuff for you guys to have for Halloween, but also remember that these are time limited because it's Halloween. So
and speaking of time limited and content, we're still not done because we've got more cosmetics, and it's the extra loot fest that we mentioned before for 3 weeks. Yep. And there's probably no better way to celebrate a loot fest but with Halloween weapons. And for that, we've got the Black Prior, Andrew Im, that's among us, and that's going to tell us all about it. So what can you tell us about the theme, the weapons of this Halloween event, Monsters of the Otherworld?
So to celebrate the Halloween, we made the very traditional and the faithful two-handed German sword. No, okay. So we went all in with the fantastic Halloween weapons. So basically, the shape-wise that we were making a bit slightly unrealistic, and it's a bit more fantastic. Of course, the Halloween-related theme, like pumpkin, skeleton, the ghost, can be found in these weapon designs. And the color-wise, we are using the orange, white, and black 3 combination to accentuate the Halloween theme. And for the materials, we use the dark metals with the white paint on it, or the bones, or the burnt wood. And the pumpkin gems, which is kind of orangish tint.
This is beautiful stuff. Yeah. And it's very fitting as well in terms of, like, obviously the theme of Halloween, as you could tell.
We pretty much all went in. Yes.
Here's a hat.
Like, you're not confused. Like, you're like, okay, this is Halloween stuff.
Exactly. That was the direction.
Really cool. And so, of course, guys, here we're just going to let you guys kind of bask in. So we apologize if we don't say much, but we just want to take it in as well, you know? We'd like to keep this thing authentic.
The creativity with the arms just stretched out like that on the axe, it's awesome. I'm always blown away by how you guys just fit shapes into these weapons. You know, like it always turns into something like that pumpkin head on the top over there. It's great.
Yeah, it's always a fantastic job. Kudos to Chengdu teams.
Absolutely. Do you have a personal favorite, Andrew? I know that you work with. Yeah, you have to have one personal favorite. Have we shown it already?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
His personal favorite artist is me, but you know.
Always.
Whatever you say, Yuri.
This guy always challenges me.
He likes me so much he never returns my calls.
Okay, not gonna lie that this is probably my my top contender for now.
The Highlanders?
Yeah. Okay. That hammer is pretty lit on the right there, I'm not gonna lie.
Just the imprints you would leave on someone.
Yeah. Just GG.
Definitely, we had so much fun with this weapon set.
I mean, come on, the little hats. I mean, come on, it's so cool.
It's just in the details, you know. Oh my God.
Oh, it's so
Okay, this is sick.
It's so cute.
These are murderous weapons, Clarissa. Don't you forget, eh?
Exactly. That's why they're so cute.
Ooh. Okay, I'm liking this a lot. This one's up there. Highlander and Warlord. This is Warlord, right? I'm not making a mistake here. Those are my two right now. Oh, my boy Kensei. I am a Kensei. I am Kensei. I want to take a look here. It's clean, this one. Very clean. Subtle. Just like my boy Kensei. It's not in it for the money, you know what I mean? Not in it for the spotlight. Just gets his job done.
I see Aramusha with the duality thing. I always like it so much.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's pretty sick.
I mean, overall designs are quite stylized. So, I mean, these weapons will be another very good collection to
just add them. Just,
make it into your weapon library.
You gotta catch them all, wouldn't you say, Yuri?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Nobu, unreal. Okay. I always love the Shigoki's weapon because again, it's anytime there's like these big canvases that you guys have like all of this flexibility, but you're basically telling a 3-part story on this one. It's incredible. I felt like I lived through it. And now the last set, the Wulin set. Just dive right into this for the Tiandi. What a grip. Look at that grip.
Nice choice of black too.
Yeah, just beautiful. Have we passed your weapon of choice, Andrew? You still haven't given us your weapon of choice.
To be honest, I like them all. I mean,
okay.
Spent pretty good time, so cannot really choose one.
Not even one.
I do have my favorite, but then everything is my favorite.
Okay. So you're really not. You're not.
My role.
You're not helping us here. Okay.
I do use a big axe with my character.
Okay, I see. Giving us hints. And the JJ to finish it off. No, we've got the Zhanhu as well, right? We haven't seen yet.
Oh, that's so cool, the little spiral end. Must be a pain to clean after.
I feel the pain.
Very nice.
Now we got an overview of this whole Halloween set. And again, this is jumbled with the fact that we have Extra Loot Fest once again for 3 weeks for the Monsters of the Otherworld starting today until November 12th. So, guys, thank you so much for being with us today. We really dove deep into all of the different content, the maps, and everything that's related to this spooky event. Thank you again so much. We'll be back now with Will to talk about the game modes within the maps that you worked on, Yuri, and the weapons that hopefully will be showcased later on. So thank you again, Andrew and Yuri, and we'll be right back with Will. Joined back now with a very, very special guest, Mr. William Holmes, game designer on For Honor, here to talk about the game modes for Monsters of the Otherworld. How are you today, sir?
Hello, everybody. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, first I got to start off. What is this costume? I need to understand. What's going on?
I'm a bat watcher, and my family like to call me the Batman.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start calling you Bruce Holmes then. Okay, jokes aside, let's get into the game modes. What can you tell us about this 3-week event, Monsters of the Otherworld, that's starting today, and the game modes that will be available to our players?
So if you've been playing For Honor for a long time, you are going to remember those game modes. We are bringing back Endless March and Spooky Slashers. We have 2 weeks of Endless March, and we have 1 week at the end of Spooky Slashers. Before getting into the nitty-gritty of what each game mode is, I just want to say that they're going to be both available in 3 maps. The first one being Overwatch, the second one being River Fort, and the last one being the Shard. And you can see they've all been customized to have Halloween decorations in there, so they're all super cool. We're very glad to have them.
So just like we saw with Yuri a little bit before, now you get the 3 maps that you guys will get to experience. So Will, could you tell us a little bit about the rules now, about these 2 game modes that are coming in? Let's start off with Endless March, potentially.
Yeah, sure. So let's go into Endless March. So it's a variant of Dominion, except the minions, first, are skeletons, as you can see, and 2 are deadlier. They hit hard. And they're the only ways to gain hard points. If you reach 1,000 points, you put the other team in breaking. And you might ask, what are hard points? Well, hard points are points that you can't lose. So the capture points, when you capture them, they give you 200 points. But if you lose them, they remove those 200 points, right? So those we call soft points. And hard points are usually the points that you gain over time with the capture point or by killing minions and other people, and you can't lose those. So in here, the capture points don't give you any hard points. They only give you the soft points. And the only way to gain hard points is by killing minions.
But that are also harder to kill. So do you have any tips for like the people that are going into this game mode maybe for the first time?
Yeah, so they are still as easy to kill, but it's just that you're going to take a lot more damage in the process. And so what I would recommend is use those capture points to your advantage. They are your only source of healing with defeats. So I would recommend having 1 capture point captured for your team so you can heal and be safe on there.
Gotcha. All right, so let's take a look, I guess, at Spooky Slashers now, the evolution of this game mode, if you will.
Exactly. It's going 1 step further. So the minions now, they're pikemans, skeleton pikemans, and they're even deadlier. So now they do a lot of damage, and they also take not a lot of damage. So they are hard to kill, basically. You need something to be able to kill them easily and safely. And again, their only way to gain hard points is by killing them. If you reach 1,000 points, the other team is in breaking. And if you kill the team in breaking, you win. So first off, the farming of the minions. We can see those beautiful drawings from our friend Dan Kim. Dan Kim, if you're watching, thank you very much. So first off, the minions, as you can see in the first drawing, are the primary source of points. If you kill them, you gain points. They hurt a lot, and they are very hard to kill. So how do you kill them? If we go to the next slide, you use the capture points. The capture points, once you capture them, give you a boost, and that boost allows you to take much less damage from the minions, but also do a lot more damage to the minions. But the boost is limited in time, so you have to go back to a capture point at some point to be able to gain it back.
Excellent. Okay, cool. So as you said, this is limited time in terms of gaining that boost. What's the main difference between like a strategy that you would take on in the Endless March game mode and Spooky Slashers, if there is a difference?
I think for me, the real difference, so the similarities first. you want to have a capture point by your side, or at least nearby, that you can maybe conquer back with your team, or a safe place to kind of go away from the minions, right?
Yeah.
And for Spooky Slasher specifically, I would say we have some very interesting feats that could allow you to either help you kill the other team and also kill more easily the minions without having the boost, for example, or stuff like that. So I'll let you guys figure it out. But I think there are some very interesting team comps you can do to kind of help you out if you're in a pickle.
All right, well, thank you so much for that explanation. Will, let's just remind the folks back at home how this spookiness is distributed. We've got Endless March that's from October 22nd today until November 5th, and then finally Spooky Slashers for the last week of this event, which is November 5th to 12th. So again, a lot of spookiness coming your way, guys. Will, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to explain to folks at home all of this great stuff. Can I call you Batman from now on?
You can.
Excellent. I'm glad we
only
confirmed.
in Halloween, right?
No, all the time. All the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, let's discuss.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Bruce William Holmes. We'll be right back after this to talk about tournaments with Clarissa. Thank you again, Will, and we'll be right back.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
All right, guys, now we're at the end of the show, but we've got a couple of tournaments that we want to talk about, and of course the Dominion series. For those of you who just missed everything that we just talked about, you missed quite a bit. The Monsters of the Otherworld is a live Halloween event that's starting today until November 12th. Go back into the VOD. There's going to be an article and all that good stuff. But Clarissa, let's talk about tournaments, what's coming up, and a little bit about the Dominion series.
Yep, so there are a few community tournaments happening this weekend. We're going to start off with the one that's happening on Saturday, October 24th. This one is for Brazil players only, Dominio. It's on PS4. It's a Dominion tournament. And more information on how to sign up, what's the pricing, all at battlefy.com/okolisu for honor. So next on Sunday, Slation Gaming is having their PC Dominion tournament for EU players. So this is happening on Sunday, October 25th, and all information on where to sign up, what's the pricing, etc. on their Battlefy page at battlefy.com/Slation Gaming, as you can see below. Now, the next one is also on Sunday, October 25th. This is the Arena Duel Tournament 1v1. It's cross-region and for PC. And like I said before, this is happening on Sunday, October 25th. More information on that, including the pricing, is at battlefy.com/thearenatv. Now, even though we're talking about tournaments that are happening this weekend, but there are other tournaments happening in the next following weekends as well. So make sure you go on battlefy.com, and all you really need to do is just search for Honor in the search bar, and then all the tournaments coming up will be presented to you there, including the Dominion series, which is the one that we are providing for you guys. So the Dominion series, as a recap, is our competitive program centered around Dominion. It is region locked for this time around for our NA and EU players on PC. And this weekend, in 2 days, will be the first open pool, which is open for everyone. Now, if you can't participate this weekend, don't worry. We have 3 more weeks. So there's one next week, and then there's going to be 2 more in November. So more information on that, plus the structure, the formatting, and the breakdown of the prize pool is all on our Battlefy page at battlefy.com/Dominion series. So sign up, got 2 more days, and we're really excited to see who's going to come out to the qualifiers.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, guys. Just go out there and sign up and strut your stuff. I mean, all you have to do is play the game you love and dominate some people on the battlefield. And there's cash involved. These are just ingredients for a great time. So that's it for today's show, guys. Again, TLDR, Monsters of the Otherworld, starting today, our Halloween event for 3 weeks. We got game modes, we got themed atmospheres, we got cosmetics. We're bringing some stuff back. We're retrofitting some things for all heroes. Again, check out the VOD if you missed it. And for those of you who are streaming, watching streams, we got all of that good stuff on Twitch that are going to be dropping. Again, please be patient. It's going to take about 24 to 72 hours. And yeah, again, thank you for tuning in today. And we've got some content of the week that we're going to show. Clarissa, did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a great time. It's always a good time for Halloween when we get to dress up. I wish we were able to do it in person, but you know, I'm still happy. We're still happy to do what we can do.
It could be worse. Could be worse. Okay. Again, guys, all the best, and we'll see you guys out there on the battlefield. Get your spook on, and happy Halloween. See you next time. Here's the content of the week.